over at my motorcycle, I got it up in the air and it's hanging by a lift that we have here, and it's actually swinging around. It's quite funny. Like I'm getting ready to tear it apart and do some work on it, major work. But the rate the wind is blowing, it almost seems like it's going to rain again. And at this point, it would actually snow. No, it sucked. Because I just got dried out from the last one. Damn it. good. You'll notice I'm kind of quiet this morning. Really not a whole lot more that I can add to the conversation. subject for this morning will be self-respect. Yeah, let's touch on that one a little bit. I know in my life, I'm on a few different paths in life. Basically, it's taken everything I've ever done to put me right where I'm at right now. Every decision I've ever made in my life has put me in the very exact spot that I'm standing right here, right now, talking to you guys. And there comes a point in time, or there. Let me rephrase that. Certain circumstances may arise from time to time that really might cause or might have the necessity for somebody to make a decision. And I have found that for myself, it's just so easy to hang on to what's familiar versus just cutting the cord and getting out of my comfort zone and jumping and going somewhere else. And a lot of this stuff of the familiarity stuff, ultimately what that really is that's all about, you hang around because, well, you're comfortable with it, or you think you really like it, or you think you really want it. You just want to just be there. You want to be a part of it. And, it's kind of like that person that's dressed up in the 1950s clothing at a 20, at the Y2K ball, I mean, you're out of place. You're out of, you really are sometimes. I'm not saying you isn't you. I'm just saying it puts people in a different perspective. So what I'm getting on with the self-respect thing is, there comes a time when you just gotta let things go in order to save yourself. You gotta, sometimes throw that life ring back at the lifeguard and say, fuck you, I'm doing it myself, and I'm moving on. Because there's simple things that are really detrimental than anything. Where's your self-respect at? Where do you stand? I mean, what do you really think about yourself? Is it you don't believe that you can achieve more, or you want to be in a different place? I mean, bottom line is, are you really that inadequate? I can speak for myself. Yes, I do feel that way sometimes. I have been stuck in places in life where it was familiar, but I got comfortable with that. That was the problem. Is I became comfortable with it, and fuck, I shouldn't even be here right now. I really shouldn't. This conversation should not be happening. I've got so much more potential, but I got comfortable, made some stupid decisions, and, well, like I said, it's taken every decision I've ever made in my life to put me right here. So let's get back to the self-respect thing. At what point, I mean, everybody's got a different point. Everybody's got a different, threshold, I guess you'd call it. At what point would, I guess, I need to think about how I'm going to word this, because it can be really tricky. I'm not going to ask a question, I'm just going to make the statement. So at some point, anybody, I'll just speak for myself, at some point there came a time when at some point I had to make the decision and change course, because very, very bad things were happening. I mean, not very bad things, just bad things were happening. But everything that I did to try to nurture those things that I was comfortable with, well, every decision I made was worse than the last decision that I made on that very same subject. In other words, it's like chasing the rabbit down the hole. That's a good one. How far down that hole do you want to go? Do you want to get to the point where nobody likes you? and you're just a total fuck up, or you want to just save face and say, you know what, fuck it, I have no control over this, cut the cord and run. Um, and a lot of that has to do with, a lot of those situations. I'd have to turn and look at myself, and I would just, after a while of doing what I was doing and nothing was working, or I wasn't getting the results that I wanted because it was all for me. Doesn't matter what I was interrupting. Doesn't matter if I was moving in on something else, whatever, or walking across somebody else's property. I just felt that it was best for me. And it's so easy to become so self-centered and selfish and all of that, it's really shit just goes downhill from that point, because those things that I'm trying to get away from ends up being those things that, no, it's those things that I'm trying to cling on to turn out to be those things that fucking hate me the most, and it's crazy. It really is. Time is a wonderful thing. Time really is. Time sucks because it's constant. You're not gonna you're not gonna you're not gonna you're not gonna speed up 10 years of time just like that. And you're not gonna, shit happens, and it's very predictable. You got 60 seconds in a minute, you got 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, so forth and so on. That's the only constant, and that's what sucks, because ultimately time heals everything. And those situations that I tried to cling on to, with all my might, I tried to cling on to them. Not only was it just ultimately um, detrimental to my own physical, mental being, it destroyed what little hope for a relationship, you know, of what could have been. It's like, it's crazy. I'm not the best with words, trust me, I'm really not. And it seems like I talk in circles, or maybe I don't complete entire subjects, but I know what the fuck I'm saying, and I don't give a shit. And that's what needs to happen more often in this world, is people just need to just stand up and say, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It doesn't matter. When I was chasing what I thought was a dream, or what I thought was good for me, after I stepped away from it for a minute, shit, everything was good. I'll be honest with you. I've been out of the dating game for 7 years, because my last one was a good one. 7 fucking years, and you know what? It took about 2,000 miles of separation as well. Just get out of it. Get out of it. You gotta jump, because not only are you hurting what, if you ever even want to consider having a friendship after whatever's going on, or save face, not only you're hurting all of that, people get hung up, and they're hung up, and their life stops. Everything becomes stagnant. Life is about growing. Most people get popped out of their mom's snatch. I was a C-section, so I didn't get popped out of my mom's snatch, but I came from my mother, basically, and from that point, it's growing. It really is. Life is about growing, but to run into these speed bumps, roadblocks, barriers, barricades, whatever you want to call them, life, sometimes it'll keep us from growing. And when you stop growing, that's when life really gets to be sucky. It really does. And I can speak from first-hand experience. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. Everything you hear, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. Everything you hear here right now is all based on me and my opinions, and they mean nothing. If something seems to correlate a little bit, or anything that you might have experienced, or you might be thinking I'm talking about you, it's totally coincidental. All characters are fictional, and any similarities between what I'm saying in real life is totally coincidental and fictitious, and you just take out of it whatever you need. Throw the rest away. So the self-respect thing, I'm gonna step one step further into it. Okay, it's like this. You know, in a relationship, I was with somebody at one time, and you know what? They turned around and they fucked their first cousin. Yeah, it was one of those. And you know what? I was that stupid motherfucker that said, okay, we can work through this. Probably the biggest mistake of my life. And that was done at a very young age. And yeah, I'll leave that one alone and I won't go any deeper. I had such a low self-esteem and such a low self-worth that I couldn't I couldn't walk away from something that I thought that loved me. You know, I come from a broken home. I didn't have both parents, and I'm not blaming shit on nobody. It's just I didn't have the proper fucking, I don't know, guidance or the proper perspective. Because the deal is both parents need to be in the home. If you're fucking around and making kids, you need to fucking figure it out, fucking stick it out together and raise those kids. Well, I wasn't that fortunate, and life happens. And, well, my kids weren't that fortunate either, unfortunately. But anyway, it's all about self-respect. You want to keep poking at things that are just going to sit there and hold you back and make you stay up all night and think about bullshit and revenge and fucking the hatred and the vile thoughts? Because honestly, shit like that is frowned on in society, and that's not normal. It is not normal to have to sit up and think about what somebody that you've been with is doing. It's none of your fucking business. If they've turned their back, let them go. If they've turned their back, you are second class. You are not the supreme being that you need to be, that you should be, that you're qualified for. You're not appreciated. You're no longer part of the club, and that's all right. Because there's a lot of clubs out there. There's a lot of clubs, and you know what? There's a market for everything. It doesn't matter who you are and where you come from. You fuck one off, so what? Big fucking deal. Move on to the next one. Grow. Get out of that comfort zone. Cut the fucking cord. Rip the band-aid off. However you want to put it. Grow. Just like this fire grows. But the thing is, this fire doesn't have any sort of conscience or anything like that. But I'll tell you what, it's very predictable. I shove that wood in and it fucking burns. That's a fact. Just like you keep poking the bear that's already kicked you out of its den, it's gonna fucking come back and it'll bite you. You keep fucking with something, you fuck around and you find out is what they call that. When you're out, you're out. You got to accept it. There's no, I mean, who gives a fuck? When you become a second class person or somebody treats you in a way that you're not at the optimum, you're not at the pinnacle, you're not at the top of everything. If somebody mistreats you and you don't fucking, as soon as you feel that this person has violated you, you need to run. And don't look back. Stop looking back. You learn lessons in life, but that doesn't require you to look back and fucking keep staring backwards, because you know what? You just turn yourself right around and you go right back to whatever the fuck it was, Fuck growing. Fuck your potential. Fuck your life. I know I'm there. I speak very firsthand on this shit. Turning around and looking back and trying to remember situations on where things happened, that's bullshit. You get the gist of those situations and you carry them with you, and you have that with you. You never turn around and look back. If you turn around and look back, you'll never see the future. The important thing is you get the gist of what you've learned, and you carry that with you, and that will guide you, and that will keep you from having to turn around and look back. I had a little debate the other night, as a matter of fact, and now I've got it. It took me a couple of days, but you know what? That's the way around that bullshit. Oh, if you don't remember the past, then you're not gonna fucking move forward. You're not gonna, yeah, you're gonna repeat this. Fuck you. No, this is what it is. You carry those things that you've learned in the past. You carry them with you. And as other situations arise, you already have those tools in your fucking toolbox. You don't need to turn around and wonder, well, what did I do back there? What did, I did that, so I need, no, you already have that shit with you. And for anybody to say that, well, you got to remember the past, no, you don't. You take the gist and you take the tools, those things that fucking teach you how to fucking move forward, and you carry them with you in front of you, and you hold them dearly to your fucking chest. And you never have to fucking look back. Because when you look back, fuck the future. It's all gone. Very true. So, you know who you are? Fuck you. That's my answer to that one. And I mean that with all fucking due respect. Yeah, that's my answer. And you know who you are. I love you. Anyway. That's how you do that. My fucking hands are cold, dude. My feet are getting cold. God damn it. Fuck, I need some drugs. Anybody got any drugs out there? Shit. Fuck, I'll take some nicotine, I'll take some caffeine, I'll take some fucking booze. Uppers, downers, in-betweeners, all arounders. proverbial nail in the coffin. Let's stick it in the glory hole here. Oh yeah. So the self-respect thing, it goes on. There's more facets to it than just personal, intimate relationships. The self-respecting, it goes to your employment, anybody's employment, everybody's employment. Um, if you're in a job somewhere and you're only making $4 an hour, well, that's your fucking fault. That's your fault. The bottom line. If I'm at a job somewhere and I'm only making $4 an hour, that's what I'm happy with, that's what I'm content with, and that's my fault. We all know that $4 an hour doesn't pay shit. Okay? So, do you think that it would be beneficial for me to continue at that job knowing that I need more? Knowing that I could obtain more? Or do you just think it's a lack of self-respect for me to just stay there and be cool with it? Or should I get some balls and fucking move up? Move on up. Move on up. Where's my self-respect at, They always say you gotta love yourself before you can love others. Well, you gotta respect yourself before you can respect others as well. It's not a one-way road there. It travels both ways. It's fucking cold out here. This is the coldest time of the morning. Between 3 and 6 a.m. is generally, for most parts of the world, this is the coldest part of the fucking day right here. Three and 6. So the biggest thing is it's kind of like, I don't know. I've lived in a lot of places. I've moved many times. I've been to many schools. And it wasn't my fault, and I don't blame nobody. It's not my reasoning for today. But I'd like to bring up, some shit that I've experienced, because I can only speak for myself. Um, Places I've been and things I've done. There's been like very organized and very well operating fucking systems out there. When I say systems, it could be a company that's already got a crew running and fucking they're doing all kinds of good things. And sometimes I would step in. I'll just say there's been a couple times I've stepped into situations that's already up and running, and then I feel entitled to change one of the rules or maybe one of the procedures or operations and shit like that. And that self-entitlement thing, you feel that you're owed, they owe you, or like you're a blessing to wherever you show up to. You're that one. I'll tell you what, myself, I ain't shit. I ain't nothing. I don't even know why I'm here. Honestly. There's a good saying, there's a good phrase out there in the real world for any of you that ever lived in the real world. I'm sure most of you have. People will sometimes, and I know that I've done it in my younger years. I've done it. I'm guilty. But it's like you kind of come into a situation. It's like, I don't know how this situation survived without me being here. I'm just all of that. Well, that situation was running long before you came along, and trust me, it will run just as good long after you leave. Nobody's anything special. I mean, we are individuals. We all have our own fingerprints. We all have our own DNA, unless you're one of them special twin types. But the bottom line is, there's nothing special about anything. We're all disposable, is what it really is. And just think of like when you're making a salad and you're cutting it all up next to the kitchen sink, but you get like the roots and you get like the scraps of all the produce and all that shit, and you throw it right into the garbage disposal, and it grinds up and it's gone. There's been situations in life where I've been put into that garbage disposal, ground up and gone, but my stupidity kept me around thinking, well, I could salvage this and I could fix this, and all I was doing was killing what little bit of self-respect I had. The lack of self-respect is a big turnoff, and people will turn away from you. Whether it's, and that's in all relationships. That can be professional, that can be intimate, that can be fucking neighbors, going to the store and buying shit from the goddamn. There's many types of relationships. It doesn't always have to be. When I say a relationship, it doesn't always have to be a couple, a pair, your better half. It could be actually flipping somebody off because they ran the red light. That's a relationship. You just formed a relationship. There's so many different forms of it. So I do use that term loosely, and it's very, very broad. My wide brush covers all of that shit. But yeah, self-respect, man. That's where it's at. Where do you see yourself? How far are you willing to fucking drive yourself into the ground before you decide, hey, enough's enough. I got to look out for me. Fuck whatever's going on. That's a hard thing to do. It's very hard. Because ain't nobody else gives a shit about you. Nobody fucking cares. They really don't. You're born alone, you will die alone. Trust me. And in the middle of all that, nobody gives a shit. It's what you do for yourself, including making the proper decisions on those that you want to be around or hang around or fucking. If you want to be a fucking bury yourself in the hills somewhere, that's fine too. He knew his place. He knew where he was most comfortable, and he didn't need shit except a few timers and a couple fucking sticks of dynamite and the local mailman. That's all he needed. We have sunlight. The sunlight is coming. I haven't even looked at my camera equipment, so I don't know who's commented or anything. And I've done that very, very, very specifically for a reason, because I don't want to contaminate my train of thoughts. I'll give you a glimpse of what's going on. I love it. A little bit of sunshine coming up over the hills now. But I gotta throw it in. Professional. you guys are probably having a hard time hearing me and shit. So all right. So let's go on a little tour here. I'm done looking at this fire. I just got my turbo boost. So the first thing I want to talk about, this is actually the first time I'm looking at my phone, and nobody's commented, cocksuckers. Anyway, is that pretty? That's a pretty thing. So, something I noticed right at the very beginning of this live that I'm doing. I looked at my motorcycle because yesterday I actually picked it up and put it up in the air, and the wind's blowing, so this thing's, I don't know. So let's go look at the motorcycle here. And there she is. She's up in the air. Let me get where the light's proper here. Okay. Way up in the air, held up by the custom lift that we have. She's just dingling around. It's much easier when you get things to where you can get it in sight, at the line of sight, and make shit happen. But that's a good thing. That's me. I'm actually artificially spinning her around. Yeah, she's a beast. My stupidity, with the assistance of this thing, broke my right leg earlier. Actually, it was mid last year, June of last year. My tibia, fibia. Oh yeah. I thought I was cool. I thought I ran the world, and I just thought everything else. And well, she put me in my place. You really don't see these anymore. This is very rare. Actually, a rare machine. Anywhere I ride on this thing, everybody's turning their head because they know. They know. This is one of the bulletproof right there. You could run it out of oil. You could piss it off. You could ride this thing through water as long as you don't suck air into that carburetor. This thing is a workhorse. Badass bitch right here. Trust me. Believe that. And as you can tell, you see all the gunk and the goop and the gooeys and all that shit. Well, I've already got the gasket kit. I'm gonna rebuild it. But oh yeah, I got to get out of this area because this is the no signal zone. And the fire, you can see the fire right there. And the beautiful sunrise, it's coming. That's one of my grandmother's favorite drinks, the tequila sunrise. fire's running here. And of course I have to announce myself because the dogs will bark. That my Oscar baby. Yeah. That my Oscar boy. Yeah, the fireplace looks like it's out. I gotta start the fire. Oscar! There. If I don't notify the dog, he's gonna fucking bark and wake up the house. I got Sammy. Sammy was over Miami. Oscar! See, he didn't bark. Shh, be quiet. Let's get the fire going. Oh, this is my bitch. This is Sally. Say hi, Sally. African gray. That's right, bitch. Hi, Sally. Okay, let's get the fire going. Hold on.
happening. Yeah, she's going. This is a real fireplace. This is how it's really done. Oh yeah. It's happening. 6:30. I'm gonna let that burn for a minute. Y'all keep an eye on it real quick for me. Let me know if something goes out of whack.
Sally wants some attention, so everybody, this Sally. This is my African gray. She's a plucker, so don't laugh. I've had her for better than 10 years. She's plucked everything, and we can't get her to stop plucking. Ain't that right, bitch, huh? Hi, bitch. Oh, she wants out. Okay, so here we go. This bird does not like females. If you're a female and you try to get close to this bird, she's gonna bite the fuck out of you. Come on, bitch. There we go. Get up here. Get up here. It's like that. That's my bitch. Right there. She talks. Oh, she's a talker. Trust me. She doesn't cuss, but she talks for sure. That's my Sally. That's my bitch. Oh yeah. You know what time it is, don't you? See, she's trying to feed me right now. Like I said, she is a plucker. She's done plucked herself out. She's plucked herself so much that she will never, ever grow feathers again. That bitch. Now watch. She won't. Nope. Get off me. Yeah. God damn it. Very, very, very smart animal right here. Extremely. We're talking the capacity of a 7-year-old. A 7-year-old child. Right here. That my bitch. That my Sally. I'll pluck a Runo. African gray, you'd never know it because, well, the only way you could tell is what she can't pluck, which is around her eyeballs. Ain't that right, bitch? Hmm? So yeah, that's Sally. And then, oh yeah, here. Let's not forget, we got Oscar baby. That's Oscar boy. This is a little bitch boy. He's not allowed to sleep outside at nighttime. Nope, that dog is not allowed to sleep at nighttime outside.
Hi, bitch. And in case you're wondering, you know you got a badass fireplace when you can shut the door and have your flames bounce around like that. That's a good fireplace. Shut it. Hi, bitch. Sully. Sully. Hi, Sully. that's enough of that. Say bye, Oscar. Bye, bitch. They'll be nice and warm when they wake up. So now it's time to fucking breaking the law. Breaking the law. Oh, Sammy. The moon's over my hammy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Smelly Belly Nelly. The only female on the property, so you know what? Smelly Belly. She gets that name because after all the other guys spew on her fucking belly, it smells after a while. So Smelly Belly Nelly. Yeah, I'm a sick motherfucker. Deal with it. Bo jealous. Nothing gets... There's no petting and no loving that goes on without Bo jealous fucking being there. He's just so fucking jealous. And there we go. All right. So... Let me get all this shit that's going to blow out of the back of the truck because I'm not going to wait around. I have a need and I'm going to fulfill it. That's that. Oh, I need to go. I have a need. I need to go in and get my wallet. Smelly Belly Nelly. That slutty looking hound. Yep. So yeah, we just got over a big massive rainstorm. Really fucked my boat up here pretty good. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'll be back in a second. That slutty looking hound. I will share one thing on the boat. For those that know, you know. If you don't, you don't. No, let me make sure I got my other fucking winning tickets here. Son of a bitch. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good. Remember that song from Lenny Kravitz? I want to get away. I want to fly away. Well, I'm very good at adding my own words to songs. And it's all about, I want to get away. I want to fry my brain. Yeah. I worked for a company at one time, and that's when the song, back when it first came out. And they're all looking at me like, well, why do you want to fry your brain? I'm like, you fucking idiots. So here we go. Hold on a second. I wanna fry my brain. Breaking the law, dun dun. I'm just not willing to wait for other people to get the fuck up, you know? It's like, you know. You don't want to fuck around and wait till fucking 10, 11, 12, whatever the fuck. Fuck that. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know where Blue Blue is at. So Blue Blue must be in the RV. Well, I noticed that Oscar was out of the house, which means, yeah. So immediately, right after I walked out, somebody else got into the house, or somebody in the house woke up, which means I'm already busted. You know what? I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Yeah, that's a good one. And here we are. Alright, fuckers. Live again. Very good. My door isn't shut. Tumbleweed, bang. Hurry up and slow down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just hurry up and slow down. What? Now you get in front of me, you put on your fucking brakes? Are you fucking serious, you stupid fuck? Fucking piece of shit. Oh, I'm gonna hurry up so I can get in front of you and just slam on my brakes. I don't believe in God, but I swear to fucking God that there's some people that just need to be fucking exterminated. And they need to be taken out of the gene pool so they don't procreate and make more fucking stupid motherfuckers like themselves. I'm a dumb fucker. Dumb fucker. I slow down all the time. Fucking pieces of shit. Right. You ain't going nowhere. You're still just right in front of me. How far did you fucking get by pulling ahead of me? You got nowhere, bitch. Bitches, pieces of shit. You know what? Look, oh my God, we gotta go somewhere. Oh, we're gonna go somewhere. Oh! Fucking pieces of shit. Their time is more valuable than my time. Fuck you. Fuck them. Fucking bullshit. We all have our time is the same. You know, time, that's the only universal standard of measurement. No matter where you go in the world, because some places they'll have metric and they'll have standard and they'll have British, they'll have all that shit. You'll have gallons and liters and all this shit. But you know what? Time, across the fucking globe, time is the only standard form of measurement in the world, period. Time. That's it. There are no other fucking standard forms. Like I said, you got the Canadian, you got the fucking SAE and the British and the metric. You got like pounds and fucking kilograms. Time is the only universal form of measurement. That's a fact. Look it up. Prove me wrong. All right. So, well, I didn't quite plan on going here, but I'll tell you what I'll do. We're going to go ahead and go on in here anyway. This is Stater Brothers. This is a Southern California store. Stater Brothers. I got it. I'm really only going in here for one reason, because, well, they sell shit a little bit cheaper than the rest of the places. Hurry up. Back to work. Oops. I found it again. Jesus Christ, man. I wonder if I should get some biscuits and gravy. I think I will. Yeah, get some biscuits and gravy.
How are you?
Uh-oh. No biscuits is means no biscuits and gravy. Fuck, man. Because usually they'll have the like the righteous biscuits and shit, but they're not here. Fuck. No biscuits, no biscuits and gravy. Excuse me. You can have that like package of 6 biscuits.
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, no problem. Fuck it. Save me a few dollars. Probably a couple of pounds, inches off my waist. Fuck it. It's alright. Is number 6 open? No? No number 6? The reason I ask is because I have some of these.
Oh, I can check for you.
I know, I just... 6 is standing right there. Give me 1 second. Hold on. One more. Thank you.
Okay. You did it
I
bad?
didn't do it. And yes, I'll take it back, please. Oh, I need 2 packs of red 72 as well. Yeah, the silver and red. I need 2 of them, please. Right there where your left hand is at, right there. On the very left. There you go, 2 of those. Please. Yeah. Pretty big winner, huh?
30 toward this, right?
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. You too. Thank you. fucking bomb in that fucking store right there, standing at the checkout line. Oh my god. You ever have those fucking shits that just like fucking stinks? It's worse than rotten fucking eggs. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that was horrible. I almost feel bad for him, but yeah, fuck it. Come on, you fat fucker. There we go. So I just saw something that caught my eye. I used to drive one of these little fuckers. I'm gonna go down there see if I can't catch the guy. He's an employee of the store, and I know he's here all the time because it's let's go take a look. Really? If I go shoot a video of it? Cool. I love it. Is it all original?
We're trying to keep it as original as possible, but we've had to change. Like just last year, I finally had to change the exhaust. You know, like the shocks and like all of that stuff. We've had to change. But yeah, we're trying to keep it as original as we can.
I love it. And you don't see those anymore. The Couriers, you just don't see. You know, it's a Mazda. I believe it's a Mazda-made truck. I believe.
No, this one's Ford.
They say Ford on it, but if you look at the tabs under the hood, it's a Mazda. Like you know, the B2000s. You know, it was the Ford Ranger at one time. But yeah, it's all good. Cool. Thank you. Some of these have rotaries in bulletproof, dude. This is another one of them bulletproof motherfuckers right here. You gotta love it. Oh yeah. Well, they fucked up the radio thing, but that's okay. Yeah, this is it. 1974 Ford Courier. Badass motherfucker right here. See, this is the yellow version. I don't know if they actually made this. But they did have a more of a golden one. That was yeah, it's all there. You just don't see these fuckers anymore. You really don't. Kind of like the goddamn dirt bike that I ride. It's badass, dude. Live on. I wish I still had mine. Alright, now let's get back to the house before we get detected, because I wasn't exactly supposed to leave with the truck. I did it anyway, fuck them. Give me a second here. This fucking piece of shit. And you know what? I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get breakfast. So we're going to go to the downtown here. I mean, I've already broken the rules, so therefore I'm not going to get in any more trouble because, well, what I've done is what I've already done. It's like if you're late for work. Why drive 100 miles an hour because you're late for work? You're already fucking late. It doesn't make sense. You jeopardize not only your own life, but you potentially jeopardize your family's life because when you fucking die from a high-speed fucking wreck, you know, you just fucked your family and yourself and everybody else. If you're late, you're fucking late. So fucking what? Well, I've taken the truck and I'm not supposed to take the truck. Oh fucking well. So what? I'm only going to get into so much trouble. And that's a fact. Hi. Let me have the downtown with everything on it.
The downtown burrito?
Yeah, please. Breakfast burrito. Everything on it. And please have them put the good hot sauce, the really hot sauce inside, please. And don't be afraid, I'm not weak. That'll do it to go. All right, thank you. I've got to piss like a Russian racehorse. No, you can't look at my wee-wee. Of course, you gotta wash your hands. So apparently I beat the rush hour here. This place loads up, it gets packed. It's just your typical, like, I don't know, charbroiled hamburger place. For those that know, it's like a Douglas burger. Oh, that was quick. Can I get one or two of the mild,
Okay.
please?
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hot ground. Good, now y'all get to sit there and watch me feed my fat fucking face. First thing I gotta do though is I gotta shut this door over here. Not shut all the way. There we go. Safety belts, please. Oh, you fat fucker. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. In case you ain't figured it out, I always talk the thing that I do. I don't talk to the women necessarily as bad as I talk to everything else, but like the words fat fuck and all this other shit, piece of shit. Shit. If I'm doing my thing, trust me, the women don't hear that part. It's like, come on, bitch. Work this motherfucker, yeah. But you never want to say fat fuck and all that other shit to them. You know how I know? Because I've done it. And it doesn't fucking work out, ever. Alrighty, now we get to ride back into this fucking into the sunrise, which is killer fucking bright right now. Okay. We are good to go. Jesus Christ. $25. School zone. Oops. 25, school zone. I'll tell you, a tough place. Well, it's not tough. They've had a lot of tragedies that created the laws. You know, here's one thing. You know, the laws that we abide by, and it's not necessarily laws, but it's also rules as well. All of that shit is what they call it's written in blood. In other words, it took some people to fucking die in order for them to make those rules. You know, like when a plane crashes and, well, a mechanic fucked up on the airplane and did something wrong, well, they write a regulation for it. You know, you drive too fast through a residential area, somebody got ran the fuck over at one time or another, and that's how they ended up with that law. You know, things are written in blood is what they call that. So people had to fucking die in order for the laws and rules to be written. Come on, you stupid fucking light. Look at the sunshine, beautiful sunshine. Ain't no sunshine. I don't know why I'm fascinated with that property, but I just am. So let me give you a little bit of a recap or a little bit of a lesson on this road. This is Phelan Road, Phelan, Phelan. This is Phelan Road. There have been many, and we're talking quite a bit more than I guess the national average, if you want to go that way with it, of death and collisions on this road. I mean, we're talking I'm about to turn left up here a little bit. What happened was somebody in like a little Toyota Tercel, you had like an adult in the front seat and you had two kids in the back seats, both properly restrained. You know, they were both in their little booster seats and all that. One was 8 years old and the other one was like 1 year old. Well, they came to a stop, a legitimate stop, in order to turn left onto the road. Basically what I'm about to do, so I can almost recreate it. They came to a stop, but the sunlight was in such a way to where a big box van that was behind them slammed into them full speed ahead at 60 miles an hour. It pushed, unfortunately, those two children up into the fucking windshield. And this was just a little while ago. In fact, here's their memorial right here, right there. Okay. And people have fucking died here. And you know what? I'm gonna stop and get that. There's shit on the ground. Hold on. Yep, we're gonna stop and get that shit. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I believe that was a 10-foot stick of ABS, 2-inch, and I think it was a 4-inch PVC 10 foot. So 2 full sticks of pipe back yonder. You can kind of see them sticking out. One's inside the other one, but hey, thanks to your buddy Biden, you know, everything's so expensive nowadays. So I guess when my next girlfriend asks, well, how big's your pipe? Well, I don't know. I got 10 feet of it. So. That stick of 2-inch ABS, that's probably $20. That, I think it's 4, it might be 3-inch, but I think it's 4-inch, the PVC. That's almost a $40 piece of pipe. Both perfectly good, both brand new. So there's $60 I just picked up on the way home. Fuck yeah. All right, here we go. So any chastising, bitching, and everything else because I took the truck and I made shit happen on my own. Well, all that bitching is going to come to a head right here, right now. If I'm going to hear anything, I'm going to hear it right now. Or in the next 2 minutes, I guess. Alrighty, setting you down. Here we go. And we made it. We made it. It's fucking cold out there. My hands are frozen solid. Sunshine. You see what I mean? That thing just cut out just like that. There's a dead zone that goes through this property and it's fucking amazing. It really is. So let's just go sit up by the fire and I'm gonna build more fire. I gotta put some more fuel into it. There's Sammy. Moon's over my hammy. I'm a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Get off my phone, fucker. Don't knock it over either. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Anyway. So in closing, I basically want to say this to everybody. Check it out. Some of you might agree, some of you will, most of you probably disagree, but I'll tell you what. If you need a clue, and I'm being real here, if you really need a clue, there's a lot of great music that was written in the 80s that addresses the focal point of this particular live that I've been doing here. The artist is Madonna, believe it or not. You gotta give her her dues, trust me. Madonna. She's old. She's probably a little crusty right now, but so what? There's this song that she wrote. Respect yourself. Self-respect. Yeah. If you don't know it, at least, if you can't stand the music, at least read the lyrics. Yeah. Self-respect. So anyway, I'm about halfway done with this burrito. I'm getting ready to sign off here, but I'll tell you what. If you don't like the music and you can't stand the artist, at least read the lyrics. Respect yourself. Madonna. Nobody deserves to be second class unless they seek that. And nobody wants to be second class. Never. I don't care who you are. If you're just not getting what the fuck you need, if everything is a question to you and everything is a fucking why this and why that, number one, you're a fucking victim and you're a Democrat. And number two, cut the fucking cord, man. Grow up. Realize that your time is done. You were there for a minute. You were the best thing in the world, but you know what? Something came along that was a little bit better. Or maybe you fucked yourself out of where you're at. I'm not talking about nothing. I've experienced this myself, and I'm talking about myself. You done fucked yourself out of whatever the fuck it is you got going on. And you know what? Move on. There is a market for you. There's a market for me. Somebody out there will love me eventually. I will find it. I don't have it yet. But stop beating the fucking shit out of yourself and stop second guessing yourself. You are number one. Whenever you go to apply for a job and they ask, well, what do you want? How much do you want us to pay you? You got to go in there and tell them, I want fucking top dollar. I'm worth all of that. You are worth all of that. Top fucking dollar. No second class, nothing. You are the one. And only you can make you happen. You cannot rely on others to fucking bring you out of whatever the fuck you're in. Stay on top. Get on top and then stay on top. You got to get there before you can stay there. So get on top and then stay on top. And love yourself. Respect yourself. Fuck the little bullshit games and anything else. Fuck it. You know, it's not... Life is too fucking short. Not only are you holding yourself back, but you're depriving those that are around you. When you fuck up and you want to chase bullshit dreams and whatever else and fucking shit that those people will never let you become, you're taking it out on those that are closest to you. Those that are around you now. Cut the fucking cord. because those that are around you now will go right along with everything else and they'll just fade away. And you never know. Those that are around you now might be the ones that you really want, but yet you want to chase some bullshit and fucking hold yourself back because they treat you as a second class person. And when you got somebody that's right there standing next to you that holds you to the highest and respects you and fucking, it's all good. But yeah, you want to get hung up on something you became familiar with and you got to have that way. Well, you know what? You're going to end up with it that way and you're going to end up alone because those that are around you, they're not going to put up with it. They won't. You either fucking cut the cord and fucking change directions and go for that's beneficial or just be stuck. That's all I got to say. I love you all. Take care. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Usually my channel's about fire. I had a little bit of fire, but you know what? I had a long conversation with a good friend of mine this morning, and it is what it is. You just gotta fucking just do what you gotta do. That's all. Love y'all. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.